Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got one more series here today, and it's a big one. We're ending the day with BetBoom versus Team Falcons. Both teams currently sitting at 2-1 right now in this group stage in Group A. We've obviously got the chance to see both of these today. What are you made of both of these two teams? And when it comes to them going head-to-head, what are we expecting at Lacoste?
BetBoom, they kind of had the game in the bag when they were playing against Paravision, and the game just pretty much crumbled for them, but super strong team. Always looking forward to see this team in action. Miero on DP didn't look too good.
No.
I don't think they're going to be playing anything similar from the off lane. Give me classic Miero heroes, some Beastmasters, some Dawnbreakers. This guy has a pretty big hero pool. GPK as well, they tried something different. It looked like a good Coddle game. It's just that it felt short, but very impressive team. Problem is, they played against Falcons so many times in 2024.
They have.
When it comes down to serious count, 10 wins, 2 draws, and only 1 loss for Falcons.
For Falcons, yeah. It's not been a great track record.
No, for the game count, it's 25 dubs and 8 losses. So it is a best of 1, so I think it's going to be slightly more competitive. I think the BB team has higher chances of winning a BO1, because when it comes down to BO3s and the BO5s, especially Dream League Season 24 Grand Finals, they looked unstoppable until they met Falcons.
We have Falcons, of course, as well. You've seen these lads many a time. And here they are, getting ready for their final best of 1 of the day. As I say, winning this will at least secure them, either of these teams, the top 2 spots, and I believe we are going to be able to find out, and we'll let you know when we've done the maths on who that actually means is going to be end up in the top spot of the group, which of course in terms of the format, first place team will get seeded straight to the semi-finals of the next stage of the tournament. Second place, still nothing to laugh at. It's going to get you right up until the quarterfinals, so we're going to be looking at both teams having a shot for at least the quarterfinals at the minimum if they get the win here against one another in this matchup. So in terms of the heroes you want to be thinking about when we're seeing these two, you say, I mean, who's it harder to draft as when you look at these two teams? Would you say it's more difficult for BetBoom because Falcons always beat them, or more difficult for Falcons because BetBoom, they can pick up some kind of crazy stuff, have flexibility?
Yeah, the draft is gonna look slightly weirder. Again, it's a BO1, but I think we have draft ready, so we can hop into the draft.
But not yet.
Not yet. Okay, never mind. Draft is not ready. I've been trolled by myself. I think because BetBoom is a team that is experimenting a lot ever since the new roster. I mean, there's no Kiyotaka there, so I don't think they have this much flexibility compared when he's playing. GPK is back with the team as a temporary stand-in, but they also have a couple of niche picks up their sleeves. And then you have Falcons, whose draft looked much more stable, I would say. You know what's coming, even though they are shifting things around, especially for Amar from the offlane. Yeah.
No, Amar's been doing some great stuff today from the offlane, as always. And he's ready to bring stuff through, carry stuff. And Skeeter, as we know, he's been liking the first pick Wraith King to open up some of these drafts today. So we might get it here right now. We'll have to see. The draft, it's begun. We'll get into the draft here first up with BetBoom versus Team Falcons. As I say, the final best of 1 to close up today is what's been quite a good day of Dota 2. We've had some pretty fun games. The second half of the day, we've had a lot of entertainment.
Had a lot of cool picks coming out as well. We had Necro, Death Prophet. Didn't really feel the Death Prophet pick. We had a couple of Meepo picks as well coming out from the carrier role. And looking at the bans, Alchemist, still, like even after the nerfs, this hero is super strong. Dragonite is going to be the big one for me, considering that Pure, I'm kind of leaning towards that he was the one who pioneered this new build on Dragonite. Maybe I saw it first time from him with Charlotte and Mask of Madness.
I saw early on as well from Satanic on Spirit. He did a lot of games where he was going for that. But I don't know who can kind of stake claim to doing it first. I think, one of the two, maybe Pure, yeah. BetBoom, it's going to be an interesting opening. So a Viper very early ban in this drafting phase, and they'll just slap out the Monkey King first pick this game.
Let's see how many times, GPK played Monkey in the last couple of days.
Yeah, how flexible is this for them?
Yeah, it is a flex pick. He played 2 times, lost 2 games, but considering it's a Viper ban, I would assume that they want to run this Monkey in the mid lane. But of course, they have the flex open where Pure can play it. This guy can pretty much play anything.
Let's see from Falcons. Do they want to do this Wraith King opener?
Probably not. It's not that good of a hero against Monkey. You die once, you respawn in Wukongs, you die again. I would love to see maybe like Enchantress. Maybe in the previous patch, this is how Falcons play. You have the spell mechanic against Monkey, but for now, it's going to be Razor. They have flexibility of playing Razor at all 3 roles, so this Razor most likely is going to be following Monkey King to his lane, whether that's going to be safe lane or mid Monkey.
They can do it. They can do some pretty crazy things with the Razor. It's always been one that mine in particular is happy to carry a game on the offlane front.
It also shuts down potential bristle pick, something that Falcons did like to play. They like to open with it. One of the reasons why Monkey is highly contested, of course, on top of being a flexible pick. If they want to run this Razor, like I would be fine with some casual Tusk for Falcons once they get in the second pick phase. They also have the first pick in the second phase. Because you can pair it up with Razor. Something that Razor does need to have is some kind of a stun. And Tusk provides you with pretty much anything. And this Tusk can also be played from 2 different roles. So you can run Razor Tusk in the safe lane, Razor Tusk in the off lane.
So they think that's going to come into account for the ban here, BetBoom.
Still respecting Templar Assassin, Pure. He has a couple of these heroes that he plays extremely well.
I'll take out the Amar Doom.
A lot of protection for Monkey King. 2 bans already, something that usually you don't see when it comes down to at least banning out Viper. Doom is a classic one. And there's going to be Pugna as well. The Cripify could be causing a lot of issues.
I can make it very difficult for the Monkey King to quite finish off those kills when he makes the move forward. And as we've seen, yeah, Pugna. We've seen in some of the games ourselves today just how crazy this support can be in the right hands.
I just like Tusk a lot. It doesn't reveal anything for Falcons. And then double pick for BBD Bobbity team. I wouldn't mind seeing some Huerta +1. Yeah, maybe even Magnus. I'm fine with Magnus. Oh, never mind. Magnus is banned.
Yeah, it's such a good ban against them, which is how many ways they can play it, BetBoom. But Huerta for sure, I think, could definitely warrant a bit of respect if you're Falcons. Just after seeing Save completely tear up game after game on it.
Tusk is my first pick. I would also be fine with some Clockwork. Just gonna be Tusk for now. It gives them the flexibility that we did mention, where they can run both side lanes this combo. Huerta's good. Huerta's a really good answer to both Razor, because if you're following where Razor is, and they also show that they can play Huerta 5, so you can bounce back Razor, at least at the early stages of the game, and also against Tusk, where when he gets out of the snowball, if he's using the snowball save, the way you place that silence is like right on the edge, so they get silenced, both of them. Okay, so Monkey, most likely mid. Morphling, it looks like a really good Morphling game. You are going to be turning into Razor. You don't care too much about Tusk, about that physical damage. You can fly over the shards with Waveform.
Yeah, I mean, she's showing off these, the 1 and the 2 early, because like nowadays you can't play Monkey as support, right?
No, and it's not as good anymore. I mean, there is, like we talked about, their Morphling flex, because Kiyotaka played it from the mid lane, and he was very annoying with his Phylactery type of a build. GPK Didn't play Morphling in the last week. I don't know if he practiced it in scrims just to have this flex open. But Monkey King is his mid hero. This is something that he's much more familiar with.
Yeah, and you'd imagine, yeah, they want to try and just lane the Morph against maybe the Razor. If it's going to be Amar Razor. And
yeah.
But that at least should give Falcons a pretty solid opportunity to secure a matchup against the Monkey King. Like with some sort of favorable hero pairing. See if that's what Falcons see here. So they might have to start thinking about the mid. Yeah, I like this. They get it now, because otherwise these bans are going to hit them hard in the last phase. So they'll get something that... Because on paper, if you're Falcons, you think that you really feel that this is what BetBoom have to do with their heroes. You think that, well, the Morphs has to go to the safe lane, the Monkey King has to go to the mid. Is there a world where BetBoom do something crazy and still switch it up somehow to avoid these lanes, avoid that sort of Monkey King into Lina? Or do you think GPK is really saying, I don't care, lane me against whatever?
I mean, whatever he's going to be laning into, he's not going to be having a good time. And now you have repositioning tool against Monkey. So they are shutting him down. Like, it is a possibility that they flex this Monkey, but then again, it's on the weaker side compared to other position 4s. I'm still down with Muerta. I feel like this hero is just way too valuable, and also the way Save plays it.
I don't know, it's difficult. I feel like either way, right? Monkey 4 is going to be difficult. And then Monkey mid, or Monkey in any lane, against what Falcons have had the chance to draft against it, it's going to be difficult. They put a lot of stock, BetBoom, into this first pick Monkey King.
Which got answered heavily. Yeah,
it was a pretty ballsy move to do that first pick. And I feel like Falcons have got a whole lot of answers. Look at the Beastmaster for Mira. So unless they do that switch up and put the Monkey to support, that is all their cores being shown.
Falcons have overall last pick, so the flex is not going to hit as hard. Like, they're going to see another hero, see the potential flex coming out. Miro Beastmaster is just, like, stable. Also, if you're playing Monkey King position 4 with Beastmaster in lane, you can't stack multiple camps as Monkey unless you're using mana, which kind of leaves you open in the lane. Whenever Monkey leaves, they're going to start to play much more aggressive. So I think this is just a no-go. Like, you're going to have to take an L in one of these lanes. Problem is which one it is, because last time that when they played Lina mid lane against Earth Spirit, when they were playing against Heroic, it looked pretty bad for Earth Spirit. Monkey is going to get pretty much the same treatment, if not worse, because both of the heroes can move, but Monkey moving from the mid lane doesn't have as much impact as Earth Spirit would, I would say.
So going to be a Tide ban. I mean, do you agree with this overall? You think it is more likely that the Razor is just going to be Skeeter's hero, not Amar's hero?
I think you want to punish this Beastmaster.
Sure, okay.
Any other heroes that Save plays?
Yeah, they ban out his Muerta. So
Muerta, yeah, makes sense. I thought that they were going to pick up Muerta instead of Ogre, and they would have other options, potentially Clockwork. That there are melee bodies for Morphling in the lane that they could have chosen.
Yeah, because I don't think the Ogre would have necessarily got banned.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Save definitely going to have a bit of a tougher time with what he's going to get allowed to pick. We'll expect the Falcons' last ban to also go the way of Save's hero pool. And indeed taking out his Lion.
So they needed a hero that can stop this Razor from getting in. Both of these are very good with the stun, with the Hex, Deadshot. Heroes that he's been known for are also banned out. So there is no Shadow Demon, there is no Pugna. He might need to play something like Techies. If he gets Taser at level 2, I think that's potential answer to this Razor and Tusk lane. Maybe Dark Willow, but again, it's not a guaranteed one. This also works. You need to hit it though. If you if you miss your bushwhack, the heroes are gonna die.
See, I mean, this, yeah, he's got to do some crazy stuff. The way that they've kind of shifted the draft around to give him this last pick Save, he's got to pop off on this hoodwink. Falcons. Looking for that hero for Amar, most likely. Or for Skeeter, if indeed this is, they're going to have the flexibility to put the Razor offlane. And
Skeeter.
That could still be by play. I guess we're more likely to be the Skeeter Weaver.
It's Skeeter.
Skeeter Weaver and, yeah, Amar to take the Razor. Okay. So
better overall hero to deal with some of these summons. You Shikuchi in, you can easily kill them. It's a pretty free Weaver game. Like, unless you get roared into some boundless bushwhack combo, it feels really good. And now you have the classic Falcons draft where you have 3 really good scaling cores. I think BetBoom, they got the heroes that they wanted. Problem is how much GPK is going to be able to do against Lina in the mid lane. Because Malrine is level 30 Lina. He plays it so well. He's playing into unfavorable matchup. From Monkey's view, it's going to be a pretty tough game. At least for him. Somebody will need to carry it. Morphling, he can't really move. I think it's going to come down to 2 supports making rotations and also Miero. So again, you have Beastmaster. It's one of his best heroes. Hoodwink needs to stack some triangle, but I also see heroes that could potentially jump into enemy triangle and try to steal it. Not necessarily ancient camps, but they could steal the big camps with Shikuchi. Lina as well does a pretty good job.
No, we'll see. We'll see. And to give you, ladies and gentlemen at home, some information on what this game's result will mean for the group standings. Just had the information coming from Knoxville. So basically, if Falcons are able to get this win here, they will end up level with the same score of Extreme. And in terms of their Neustadtl score...
Oh, Dr. Neustadtl is back.
He is. He's back and he's ready to sort out any tiebreaker situations. So Extreme, they have a slightly higher Neustadtl score than Falcons. So that will mean even if Falcons win this, Falcons will end up second in the group with 3-1. And Extreme will come top of the group. So that will mean Extreme will go straight to the semi-finals. Now, if BetBoom are to win this series, this best of 1, they will end up 3-1, level with Extreme's 3-1. And in terms of their Neustadtls, BetBoom has the higher one. So BetBoom, if they win this, they're playing for getting that top spot of the groups. And with that, they would go forward straight to the semi-finals. So basically, Extreme, they're going to be watching this game, rooting for Falcons. Because if BetBoom win, BetBoom takes the top spot of the group. Falcons, even though they can't get the top spot, they're still going to want to win, because coming second in the group will move you straight to the quarterfinals instead of the stage before that if they do not win this game at all. So you have it in the writing here, basically just showing you without the extra jargon.
Yeah, that's
where it ends
easy,
up.
much easier when you see it on screen.
Falcons win, they're going to end up second. BetBoom wins, they will end up first. And yeah, you can thank Dr. Neustadtl for that.
And Dr. Knoxville.
And Dr. Knoxville.
Also, some old chat, of course, coming in from Amar. Welcome back, GPK.
Oh, there we go.
Saying thank you.
That's very friendly.
It is.
Yeah. Very friendly stuff here.
Amar the friendly.
Lovely to see.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, here we have it. I mean, overall then, do you believe in BetBoom's lineup, or you're a little concerned?
No, this is a really scary lineup. You have Bloodlusted, 2 cores, you have Monkey and Morphling, but I'm leaning towards what Falcons drafted for themselves.
I think so. You're a Weaver fan, right?
I am.
Because you've been calling for this hero
during the Dream League.
And it wasn't getting picked.
It was not getting picked until Ame picked it like once, and it was not a good performance. Like, he had one of the freest Weaver games, but got caught a couple of times.
Are you okay?
He did go for quite a crazy... He was like Deso Daedalus that game, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He went
did not
quite
have
greedy.
anything defensive.
No. It was fun to watch, but yeah, didn't work out too great for him.
Yeah, but Skeeter is one of the better Weaver players. He's so good, so iconic that we added facet called Skeeter Step.
We did. We did? Well, we didn't, but they did. Yeah. And he's got it this game. Always the better one, right? The other one's just, you never, it's not worth taking the other one.
No, definitely
Still the XP
not.
on the bugs. It's just the numbers aren't good enough. And just when you take it and you don't have the slow on Shikuchi, it just feels real bad. I mean, Shikuchi through someone, they just keep walking.
Some of the facets that we need to check them out, especially the ones that are picked pretty much 100% of the time, especially when e-professional, e-gamer athletes pick them up. A couple of branches in the backpack. And here we go.
There we have it. I'll see who can do it. BetBoom playing for getting that top spot the group. Falcons, they're playing for getting that second spot in the group.
Skeeter, he's in trouble. That's a long cooldown. 15 seconds. He's going to be fine, but...
A lot of damage. I even drop a sentry to try and make a chance of that. Won't get him. And they'll know the sentry's there now. That hit coming in on the invis.
Putting his stat item in the backpack. Batrider will TP in. Probably will feed him Tango, because he definitely needs it. Already used 2 of his.
Let's have a look. So, overall, of course, win rate's been pretty insane across the board for Falcons. Razor picks. So, yeah, Mar having the slightly more games on it, but Maureen having the slightly higher win rate.
They want to play as aggressive as possible, knowing that Ogre doesn't have a spell. This is too funny. Having Ogre with no spells and looking at his talent tree, like just the way,
It's a work about that. Someone had fun at Valve with that one.
So they want to put as much pressure as possible early on. Fred starting with his ice shards.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. I wonder if they probably got some really kind of like high-end industry artists to work on this. They got their best graphic designer on making the talent board.
This doesn't.
This guy normally works on like Half-Life 2 graphics, Portal stuff. They're like, can you give us a board with some funny numbers on? And there we have it. Piece of art. Falcons, well, some internet issues. Everybody's in, everybody's out, everybody's in.
Seems like they're going to be ready to go immediately. Everybody reconnected. Miero changing his item build. There are, of course, 2 item builds that you can go on a Beastmaster. A lot of times, especially lately, you would see Aghanim Scepter, but this time around, he wants to put slightly more pressure on the map, and you can have this, as we call, Ghost Push when you go for Helm of the Dominator.
And this top lane, right, with these 2, like Mirror and Save, they can cause some issues up here, right? Would you sort of see these 2 getting kills, or do you see the bat?
Oh, I think this lane is going to be the one to watch, where you're going to be seeing a lot of kills. They're already level 2. Snaking is, and now Skeeter is as well. Lane is slightly pushed in, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of action. Ogre hits level 2. With learning curve, he's going to be able to put 2 points in Ignite. Ideally, you want to land that on both of the heroes, but you need to position yourself well. Pretty much same as when you're playing against Undying. The teams are going to be spread out. How's mid lane doing? Monkey, 8-1.
He's doing well.
Doing much better than we expected.
Yeah, good first wave.
Stages of the game. I want to see if he changes his skill build on Lina. When he was playing against Earth Spirit, he did not get a point in stud. He had 4-0-2-1 build.
Surely you can't get away with that.
On level 4,
yeah.
I think you need to have LSA.
Yeah. It's going to be so potentially greedy otherwise. If Monkey King's able to close the gap and get the Jingu built up, you're going to regret not having a point in the stun. So yeah, we'll see what Maureen does with his build. Might even hold a point for it, just in case that sort of situation does arise. So far, so good here for the 2 of them up top, Skeeter and Snaking. Mirror and Save not finding a chance to try and punish the early game squishiness of the Weaver. Skeeter farming perfectly fine. Much better than that of Pure on the other side of the map, having a definitely tougher time as the Morph against the Razor on the first few waves.
Ogre is level 2. Let's see if he can land 2-man Ignite. He also did pick up Ring of Protection, knowing that most of the damage in this lane is going to be physical. He wants to tank up even more.
No surprises there. Every Ogre taking the learning curve facet. And what even is the other one? I mean, I've literally not seen it in any of these games.
I have to double check, because I have not seen it. Everybody's taking...
Like, literally everybody takes this. This is going to be literally one of the 100% picks. Fat chance.
Chances increased by 0.06 of Ogre Magi strength. That one is picked up when you're playing some like core Ogre.
Sure. I guess that's when you would take that one. Sure. But even, I mean, you got to have some crazy level of strength to actually hit a significant sort of percentage.
Hand of Midas will get you there.
That's true.
Where's the action, guys? I was promised. I lied
it's top
to the
lane.
viewers.
What's going on? I thought we were going to get some kills, but the Falcons, they're dealing too well with this pressure. You know, Save and Mira just not finding a chance to trip up Skeeter. He's getting away with these Shikuchis to farm the waves. Here we go, bottom lane. This'll do it. First blood for Amar. You can always rely on him to provide the action when you're not getting any.
One thing I noticed about Amar in this patch, because he was not buying it after we nerfed raid bans. Oh, arrow. Yeah, the big stick.
Oh, Skeeter. Is he going to live? No. There's going to be Snake King getting the ultimate cleanup.
That's what I wanted to see, just slightly earlier. I knew this one's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah,
3
that's
heroes
what we
dying
expected.
almost immediately, and also bottom lane. So, let's see. Amar, the one thing I'll hold that thought.
This is going to be a good link. Plasma field as well. Kataomi, he's gone. Pure's trying to take. He's got to be careful. There's a lot of damage built up on Amar. And Pure's got the waveform at the ready, if necessary. Has to keep himself at distance. But yeah, it kicked off pretty quick there. You know, we asked for it. Amar started off the action down bottom, then you get the kills up top. That's a cheeky 2K lead already for Falcons in his first 5 minutes.
Amar is building a lot of stat items. When he was playing Bristleback, things were not going well. When he was playing Magnus, combination of raid bans, null talisman breakers, whatever was needed. He bought 3 of those.
Do you get a third one on Razors, you think?
No, I think he skips it.
Just the 2 Wraith bans?
Yeah, probably get some like raindrop to sustain, get power treads.
Top snaking. Trying to carefully make his way back to the safety of the tower. May even look to see if he can set up onto Miro the knockback of a flame break. Now, bottom lane is getting increasingly hard to find opportunities to pressure him up. He's had a good start down here. 27 and 12 against the 20 and 3, getting a decent amount of denies against this morph.
He's in. Aggressively. Amar will need a little bit of a help here.
I mean, he's played this perfectly with the static link in the plasma field. He's got a lot of damage to be able to turn over towards Kataomi. That was a very greedy move.
I don't think he would die anyway.
Tower. Yeah.
Because he just brought in healing salve. He brought that raindrop that we mentioned.
Oh, he's got him!
He got him! 6 minutes in.
He knew! He knew. He's like 6 minutes. He's going for that Lotus. He's going to be shifted low.
HP.
Oh, no.
Amar the Finder. He finds the kill. This is... He just got 2 extra kills for free. 2K gold.
Look at that smile.
Already.
That's he's going to be looking at that right now.
Level 6 at 6 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Quite the action he's finding down here, Amar. Level 6 against the level 4 morph.
It's all good. A bit unlucky. This could turn into such a huge disaster. Like, Monkey will need to fix the lane.
Yeah, I think but Pure's very much got the emotion you'd expect between Pure's like if we flick between Pure and Amar, that's Pure's like, oh no. So, and then Amar. So look at that, that's bang on for how these two are feeling right now after this lane. Let's see, Pure, can he recover? It's a rough start. 3K lead already for Falcons. 7 minutes in. I mean, historically, Rice, you say something about this matchup. BetBoom, they do struggle.
I wonder if Morphling got XP from the XP rune that they just picked up, because Ogre is level 3.5.
It would have been close.
Maybe they were close,
yeah.
And then he picked it up because Morphling is about to hit level 6 now. Well, Ogre has learning curve. Eventually, he will learn some more spells. Snaking.
Oh, they got him. GPK is in with the rotation. It's going to be up to him to make these moves up and down the map to alleviate some of this early pressure. The Falcons are continuing to get away with. Bottom lane, Kataomi dead once more.
There's way too much damage. This is 3 points in tag team. You steal 30, 50 damage with Razor. It's going to be way too much. Snowball.
I mean, Skeeter's done. They could just make the kill safe. Pure He's got to be careful. He's going to waveform TP, trying to get away from Marine, but the damage is there from Amar.
They just have their number. We did check the stats in 2024 between these two.
Yeah.
And it's not looking good for BetBoom Team. This is the classic Skeeter move. Gank enemy carry between 7 and 8 minutes, especially if he's playing something that can rotate early on. And Weaver's one of the better heroes. Now back to his own lane. And they're also bringing in numbers. Crit is steeping in. Oh, this is just a disaster. GPK.
He's going to try and help out. Get the Boundless down on the Snake King. They will kill Snake King. But now with level 6, Crit's got the setup on a GPK. He'll pop the Wukong's command to try and stand his ground, but Marine's in with the burst. GPK will turn over towards him and
we'll get him.
Gets the kill, but he will die. So at the end of the day, it's going to be Skeeter coming out on top, picking up the double. Can these two... Oh, Pure.
Oh. He's still level 5. If he was level 6, maybe that play would work. Amar. Oh,
okay.
He's in
yeah,
deep.
TP's coming in now.
They can get him now.
Surely Amar can't get away with this. This time he's got to be going down. Surely. Miro's here. I mean, it's taking them some time. They'll get him. Finally able to put an end to Amar's reign down on this bottom lane.
He's having such a good time on Razor. He bought Falcon Blade. I mean, this is Team Falcons after all. They have one Falcon Blade on Weaver, one Falcon Blade on Amar. Lina going for a different item build this time around, not rushing Boots of Travel, instead about to pick up his Yule Scepter. They don't have much setup. They don't have way to start a fight, and it's also a very good pickup to dispel Kingu from Monkey.
Looking for GPK. Crit's got the snowball. He's beautiful controlled. They just don't let GPK play his hand whatsoever. It's rough, and we can see in the itemization, right? We're already having it queued up from Pure. It's going to be a recovery Midas game for the Morph.
Gotta love the recovery Midas. You need it. Like, this is a really rough start. Miro is the one who has the lowest amount of farm after Morphling. So he's not going to be making too many moves. He doesn't have Boots of Speed. As a Beastmaster with Helm of the Dominator, you want fights to come your own way, like to come to your lane where you are. Supports are very high level on side of Falcons.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're going to need a lot of time, BetBoom, to recover in this game. Will they get the chance to? We have seen Pure recover before with these sort of Midas builds. It can be done. Gonna rely, though, a lot on Miro and GPK to make plays. It's not gonna be easy, as we're seeing. And you have the tools to deal with the Monkey King. I've got the burst.
Yule Scepter is finished on Malrine. So that's going to be a way of setting things up. Let's see if they have any smokes. There is not one available. There's one available on Snaking. Most likely they're going to push the wave and try to find a kill. BetBoom, they're also smoked. Scan is connecting. They know something is up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tough kill to get.
Look at the Boundless. Into the bushwhack. Skeeter. He's got the time lapse, though. They don't have enough lockdown. GPK is going to continue to try and hunt.
Miro's coming in as well.
They need him. They need a roar or something if they want to have a chance of getting Skeeter. It's a difficult kill to find. They've got the dust. Bushwhack's not going to be there, though. Boundless. Can they get the roar? They can. They'll finally get him. It's a big kill. They take Skeeter out there to keep the pressure on this top tower.
A lot of time invested to get this kill. Lina managed to kill Ogre. I believe that was a solo kill. Because they were showing 4 heroes top. Malrine uses that information, gets a kill for himself, pushes him to level 10. And again, going for Boots of Travel, just so that he can be anywhere on the map. Thing is that they need so many items to be able to recover from this one. And when you're playing against 2 cores that deal like physical damage, like even Beastmaster is physical, it's so easy to itemize. I already see what ATF has in his quick buy. Halberd. I'm gonna finish a BKB, pick up Heaven's Halberd, miss chance. This arm is gonna be really good against both cores.
Yeah, he's just going to make it a complete nightmare for GPK to play active into before he has any sort of BKB. It's going to be so difficult to fight back against Falcons when Falcons come for the objectives.
So Miero is changing things up. He wants to get some extra damage. Just a casual Helm, not going to fully commit, go for the Overlord. Instead, wants to pick up Axe. He feels that they need more damage, and I think that's the right choice.
Looking to take the Wisdom Rune away from them. Crit. Doesn't want to risk his life for it. I'll let them have it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Pure.
Not going for that Hand of Midas in the end.
He changed it up. Yeah, indeed. Did have sort of the option queued up for him. But now feeling that the game's sort of safe enough for him to play it out pretty standard.
Yeah, I think what he wants to do is have some relatively early Hurricane Pike. Dragonlance for now is fine. Like,
yep.
Not necessarily rush it by any means, but because he still wants to get his Manta Style, he wants to be able to get his big items. Any kind of a kill they can get right now is going to be good for them. That's going to be death off crit.
Yeah, Miro able to make some moves around the Raw a couple of times now. And yeah, no surprise there. You look at that from Falcons, sort of their play style, the way things are split. Only 50% of their time playing the game where you have Skeeter in the top net worth, with just sort of how kind of diverse the ways they can go about winning games, with their other cores kind of being the ones to take over. In this case, you know, very much seeing a Mar at the top. Other times it can be Maureen. And one of the reasons why they have so much success. Yeah,
this team.
You shut down one of their carries, suddenly there's another two that are cropping up and getting more farmed than ever.
It's like slaying Hydra.
It really is.
Cut off one head, two more spawn. Interesting build from Pure. He is rushing Butterfly, playing against Razor, playing against Weaver. Razor's not a hero that's going to build into MKB. Weaver definitely is. He also is going for Maelstrom into Gleipnir, so at least you're going to have something early on to proc through the evasion.
Yeah, we'll see if he finishes up on that, because yeah, it's not going to give him any protection outside of the evasion, you know, in terms of any sort of dispel. No BKB, no Manta. That's definitely on the greedier side of things. But I think, you know, with the way that this game has started, he just has no interest of turning up until he's kind of got this Butterfly plus the next item.
Taking it slowly. Save. Sitting behind him in case something happens. We'll take this tower, get some extra gold. Doesn't get the last hit. Falcons will use this opportunity and finish off Roche. There's not going to be any way of BetBoom to get into there and try to contest it. Maureen peeping in.
Try and catch him.
He missed.
It's worth a shot there, but not quite having the connection.
Wouldn't be able to get the kill anyway.
That's Roshan done, so Skeeter next time, even if they find him with the Raw, taking him out a second time, highly unlikely at this early stage, considering the heroes and tools BetBoom have.
Middle tower is under attack.
They should take it slowly on BetBoom. First of all, they're playing from behind, and you're also playing into Aegis right now, so any kind of pick-off you can get, even though this could be pretty good timing for them. Your Beastmaster is well farmed. He has Aghanim Scepter, has Helm of the Dominator, so he can pack a punch.
Where do they go? It's all about the recovery for BetBoom. Blink Dagger now done for snaking, so the grab and the burst, it's really there for Falcons.
They are recovering in the last couple of minutes. Even though Falcons killed Roshan, they gained 2k gold on BetBoom.
There's the smoke play with the blink reveal from snaking.
Radiant are scanning.
BetBoom seem pretty prepared for this. There's a couple of times now that they're playing very careful anytime the Falcons are off the map. Snake King gets quite a deep jump here. The Boundless is at the ready. GPK with the shard, able to escape their attempts. TP's coming in, or save TP's into imminent death. As they blow him up, Pure's going to try and turn and find a kill and see if they can get crit. Can they save him? They're going to have the Roar coming out onto the side towards Snakey, but Skeeter turns towards him with the Boundless. GPK is able to lay down on the screen. Wukong's commands there. They're going to be able to chase out these kills. Double kill for Miro. He looks over towards Moore. Skeeter had to time-lapse, run away with the Shikuchi. He'll look back towards Miro. They'll finally kill him. But Miro, he's already done the work here. Boundless onto a mob, but the BKB TP will get him out of this. BetBoom, they hold their own very well against the very aggressive attempts from Team Falcons.
Such a massive team fight for BetBoom. Morphling, he's not turning into Razor yet. He turns into Tusk, gets the Snowball, gets Ice Shards, blocks Tusk, gets the kill there. And also GPK getting out of trouble. That's pretty big. Picking up early Shard from mid Monkey King, something that we do see quite a lot, so that you can like reposition yourself and also get out of trouble if necessary.
Yeah, it's such a fantastic shard, and absolutely saved his life there, GPK. They're keeping their cool, BetBoom, as you say. Even though Falcons have this lead, they're doing their best, BetBoom, to make sure that that advantage doesn't grow anymore against them. And they're holding on very admirably. Skeeter. See if we can actually finish off this job. He's got Snaking here to help out. Well, ooh, the Juke save. It's making them work for it, but the work for it they will.
Nice try. Bought a little bit of time. Aegis still up and running for the next 2 minutes. They want to put as much pressure as possible with this first Aegis snaking. Has another lasso. Doesn't seem like they're going to find anything.
Maybe just settle for trying to push the tier 2.
Now Butterfly done.
It's quick. I mean, we'll probably be able to get some... Can we get some item timings on that in terms of the faster Butterfly timings? Because this... You don't see this every day, right? A Butterfly being rushed as early as years gone from.
No, you don't.
Always the Manta, or maybe just like a Yasha or something on the way.
Kill him. Keep attacking it. Kill him. Yeah. It always happens with BetBoom.
He'll finish it, Jeff.
Oh, no. No, something with this team.
Do you say worth there or no?
No.
No.
Definitely not. Well, Ogre dies. Who even got it? It could be. I mean, they have 2 good supports that get shards for 1,400 gold, and they also lost XP rune. That would be such a nice play if they can get out, maybe steal the enemy XP rune. Definitely a game-winning move, but yeah, if you remember BetBoom 2023
yeah,
EI.
I remember.
Muerta carry. Different players, but still, same results. Something about this team and Tormentors. They're cursed.
He did get his money spent, at least the majority of it. The Butterfly is now out for Pure. Falcons. It's actually going to be BetBoom looking for the smoke themselves this time. Maybe looking to get Pure involved with this Butterfly. Can offer up a lot of damage. But it is risky. He gets caught in the wrong spot. He's not going to have many ways to save himself other than rely on the high HP and the evasion. Snaking. This is a sneaky courier here from GPK.
Just killed the tower. So low.
It really is.
Morphling is going to dish out quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Because he has Butterfly, a lot of attack speed. You have Ogre, Bloodlust maxed out, about to finish. Oh, he's not going to finish anything. But at least he has Philosopher's Stone, so eventually there's going to be Solar Crest. And if you throw all these buffs on your Morphling, it's going to be a lot. Gleipnir, some big items coming out for both teams. Gleipnir finished for Monkey King. That's going to be his way of setting things up. He can Boundless Strike in with the Shard, then Wukong's and Gleipnir. Recovery from Pure has been amazing.
It really has. This sort of Butterfly build-up has been perfect for... It's been exactly what's needed so far. And it's just the fact that he's getting away with it, right? See if they can kill him.
Didn't react to this one.
Oh, he's not getting away with that. No, that was an easy kill for them to find. GPK's going to try and fight in underneath the tier 2 tower, but he's getting linked by Amar. He's dead. Mira's gone in with the roar. Maureen's able to just get away. Only just. I mean, something about Maureen on his Lina today, living on tiny bits of HP. Well, they don't get away with that. That's going to be all 3 cores dead, Lacoste.
He had time. I'm not sure where his camera was. I'm not saying I would have done it, don't get me wrong, but there was like, because these professional Dota players, they have very good reactions, especially Pure. But didn't show, because Lasso was not right on top of him. And it's going to be almost
that's rough.
Team-wide.
Yeah, I mean, they just pushed that tier 2. Lost 3 heroes. They were recovering the game, Lacoste, but they just kind of threw that recovery that they were making completely away. Now they're back 8k behind.
I can sense a pattern here.
That area of the map, don't go there. Whether it's a Tormentor killing you or you're losing all 3 cores as BetBoom, that seems to be a dangerous part of the map.
They get objective, they die. Like something bad happens after they take objective. But they killed 2 Tormentors, so at least they have... Or did they? No, they did not. Never
yeah,
mind.
Falcons got theirs,
Oh, yeah,
right?
Falcons got theirs.
And they didn't lose the carry for doing it. So BetBoom, we're praising their recovery, but as I say it, they let it slip through their hands quite a bit there off the back of that failed push. Our Falcons very much in a good spot to really get that momentum going.
Malrine is so ready. He has Eye of the Vizier, Arcane Rune, getting closer to his level 18. That's gonna increase damage on ulti by 200 going into Shadow Blade. Problem is, people die. Like, you eat that Laguna, you're straight up dead. So you need to have buyback available. There is really no counterplay to it.
Up top, they're coming in with the TPs, but I imagine this time BetBoom, they're going to be a bit more careful about how they go around pushing these tier 2.
Save.
Oh, I'll get him. Doesn't matter that he's able to dodge the punch. Can't dodge the Laguna. Miro's still sticking around in the area. I mean, he has GPK by his side. Not really a place of the map they want to go for.
Is up.
Not until he's got his BKB Miro.
They have more than enough damage to take this Roche, and this is also Lina using ulti with Arcane Rune, so we'll have it back up soon.
Quick TP over to the mid from Maureen. They'll set up on a Pure with the Gleipnir. Nice strike array coming in as well as the Laguna. It's not enough burst straight away. GPK is going to hold the fort here. Drops down the Wukong's command and completely tears through Amar. Skeeter's able to get the Shukuchi back off in time. But a good response from BetBoom. They prepare, they turn, they take up the Razor. And a little bit too ambitious there from Falcons. They felt that they could have the chance to burst through this morph, because of this. He doesn't have some sort of mantra or BKB to protect himself. It doesn't matter. The evasion and the high HP, still too much for them to take out.
Yeah, he got the shift off. That's what matters. And now he has Lincoln Sphere available.
He's going to be able to use the bugs in his favor.
This is big. This is such a massive play that they got. I don't think Falcons will respond to this.
That's a quick rush. And that's the Lincoln's done. Yeah, Pure. You get this Lincoln's, get the Aegis. Now he's in a really solid spot. Now he can look to hit those tier 2s, and it doesn't matter if they trip him up. He's going to get away with it. See what BetBoom want to do with this Aegis time. At the same time, they may feel pretty safe in just sort of sitting back, let Pure farm. Trusting in the potential of the morph to carry them as the game scales.
They're getting some big items. Morphling, that Lincoln that we mentioned. Beastmaster is getting closer to his BKB. It's getting delivered as we speak. And then you have Monkey King, who is working towards his BKB. Far away from it, but all they need is one good fight. Let's see if they can get a pick off.
He's in. He's able to get the last step. They're quick with the roar. They turn around. They burst through him. And looking for more. Beautiful bushwhack there. They get the catch. Safe. He gets the setup on Maureen. They've killed the leader.
Such a nice play from Pure. He gets the Lincolns on Hoodwink.
And behind the tower.
Doesn't deal any damage.
Crit, can he get some sort of blink play off it? No, he cannot. Pure straight over him with the waveform. Leaves him no frame to blink away.
They're not ready to take these fights anymore.
And this time, Tier 2 will fall without interruption.
Not enough control for Morphling, and they just might go for the high ground. Ogre, Bloodlust,
Oh,
Solar Crest, and they also have Roshan's banner. Let's see if they plant it. They do.
Let's have a look. That's a fortification out, but indeed the buybacks are not going to be coming out from Falcons. BetBoom. It's a heavy push. Look at the boundless on the Skeeto. The bushwhack save again. Beautiful follow-up. It doesn't matter. The time lapse is still able to come out from Skeeto. He'll turn the glide now onto the three of them. Plasma field out from Amar, but the damage is done as they just push on. Pure providing this incredible amount of damage as the Morphling tears through the barracks. They've got themselves a set of barracks that costed 29 minutes
Nice
in.
frog. Waterboy is doing Waterboy things. They had such a massive lead. I think it was 6 or
8K,
7,
9K.
8.
It was up to 8 at least, yeah. Look at that BetBoom. They may have slipped up on that earlier push down on the Tier 2, but overall, when it comes to recovery, this game, they've been holding on fantastically, and Pure, the build, it's just been perfect. This butterfly into Lincoln's, and now the Hurricane Pike. He's really hitting his stride, and he's so tough to take down and control.
Yeah,
and the damage he does when it comes to pushing it, objectives, comes to killing heroes, he's got it all covered.
Other than Lina, all the damage is magical. Is physical. So you're playing against Razor, you're playing against Weaver. Most of the damage is going to be that physical, except for some Enchant Quiver, Maelstrom procs. But he's sitting at very high armor. Throw in Ogre's Shard later on. Solar Crest, Bloodlust on top of that. Plus, he's holding the Aegis for the next 2 minutes. Crystal is now done. They want to put pressure. Let's see if somebody takes this bait.
Rip. They went for the bait. Can he get away from this Pure? He'll close up on the gap, and he's ready to start hunting for more. Falcons, they got to run. It's Pure. And he's ready to go for them, even up to the Tier 3s. I mean, GPK, that's a pretty deep glide there. Pure won't follow up on that one. The creep wave's coming in.
Relax, GPK.
We'll see that the BetBoom of old, indeed, they could let a game like this slip away from. Suddenly they can go from kind of 100 to 0 pretty quickly. Right now, they're very much riding at the 100. It's looked fantastic. They're going to keep it going. They're in under the Tier 3. They get the raw opening. The stun will catch on towards Pure, but they can't even burst him the first time. He's able to back off.
He's so low on Amar.
We'll get the BKB up, but Pure's trying to look to finish him off. He jumps forward. He's going to lose the Aegis. The Aegis gone.
Snaking has no lasso.
Can they take him out a second time? And they get the punch up on towards him. Light Striker Raider follow up. They pop the Lincolns. Gleipnir's there. Snowball forward. Laguna Burst. They've killed him off. BetBoom. They may have done it again.
They've done it again.
It's the BetBoom of old. They look 100 to 0 just like that. It happens. But the good news for them is they can also go from 0 to 100 pretty quickly. And the problem is how they're working from the 0 point. They've just lost them all. They lost the Aegis. Falcons, they did have to use, the 2 buybacks. It was just the support buybacks. But quite a bit of time now for Falcons to hit back and capitalize with the space they cores are going to get.
These memes, they just keep happening with this team. Let's see Tormentor. This time around, will someone die?
Well, you got to be careful about,
GPK.
Let's not see about the Tormentor. I think
crew.
if you're BetBoom, don't do it. Don't touch that. It's dangerous. Back to dead even on the net worth now. As we've seen, Falcons, they can kill Pure when they find him on the high ground behind their Tier 3.
Way too deep. Falcons, they continue to farm up. They want new set of items. Batrider, he's going for the big one. Aghanim Scepter, still very far away from it. Razor. Manta-style Lincolns. Refresher queued up for him. Maureen, he's yet to finish his Shadow Blade. Opted to go for Lincolns instead. I think this Lincolns might need to be used on someone who's in the front line. Most likely ATF to cancel this roar.
I think so. Got to try and get into the mind of Miro. Look for who Miro's going to be targeting. BetBoom. Back to sort of recovery farm. Let's get Pure the next item. at least before they look to try and break the base again.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a big team fight coming out. Maybe some kind of a pickoff for now. BetBoom, they're going to smoke. Pick up Pure. Roshan is not going to respawn.
Okay. It's risky. See if BetBoom get away with it this time. This time they're looking to make this play without that Aegis.
They need the Bloodlust Pure. It is ready.
Irene. GPK, he's going in for this, but I think he's going to quickly want to go out. Little too deep.
Observer in their base is still there. Half duration.
Yeah, surprising that that's remained after that last play. And after that attempt as well from GPK, they got to know something's up with the vision. I got the gem on snaking now. They'll get that.
Roshan responding potentially in 50 seconds. Snaking, he sees it.
Getting to the Roche is surely going to be an appealing idea for Falcons. I think they could take a team fight out here.
Pure is going all in on his items. He's about to finish off Daedalus. Needs another 800 gold.
Ooh, amplified damage rune as well. Here we have it. BetBoom, where's the smoke? Have they got one? They do. It's up the ready here.
Roshan's going to be on Dire's
Get the wisdom. Ah, okay, Pure doesn't want it. Yeah, maybe does he stick it around? Get that 35-minute wisdom rune. And he can look to join the team and maybe look to make a play. I feel like they're still... okay.
He wants his Daedalus before. Like, he's so close to it that then they're going to pop a smoke. And I think they could just run in Roshan pit and kill it.
He doesn't want to sell the one. Okay. He's not going to have the Daedalus for this play. There we go. Now he will. Job's done. Daedalus online. Both carries had their Daedalus, of course. We saw Skeeter previously just picking up his. BetBoom. Looking for action before they head to the Roche pit.
They know. Falcons, they know how this third Roche is important. It's on Dire's side, so that's free Aghanim Scepters, 6,000 gold. Malrine.
Skeeter.
His Shadowblade is ready.
Skeeter's showing on the wave. They're going to find the roar to him. Skeeter tried to clear out the wave. He wasn't ready for that whatsoever, and he doesn't have buyback. He's definitely 80 seconds. That weren't part of the plan there from Falcons. I guess they expected some sort of move. They probably just imagined that BetBoom were in the pit, but BetBoom, they were set up and ready for that move.
That was such a nice play. They also set up vision on enemy heal, and they're still not done. They want to chase for more. I think the safer play is just go Roche.
Yeah, you know there's no chance they contest. Carry's dead.
So Aghanim Scepter, this one's going to be given to Monkey King. GPK, in terms of net worth, he's really struggling, and now his net worth is going to skyrocket. Top of the net worth.
There we go, just like that. Just like that, did it on his own. Now, they can look for that final tier 2 down bottom, which caused them some issues earlier in the game, BetBoom. I mean, Falcons are coming out on the map. This is risky from Falcons.
They don't have Skeeter.
They're going to try and make a play pretty deep on a BetBoom side of the map. Yeah, they've got to bail out of this.
We're just kidding, guys.
Yeah, you don't do this. You don't want to do this if you're Falcons. Get back to the base. Get back to the high ground. You cannot fight BetBoom out here.
They wanted to get like one kill, maybe surprise someone who's not holding hands with the rest of the team. Shard picked up by Pure, so even if he gets stunned, he's going to be able to shift. Having Lincoln Sphere. It's time to go.
All right.
Let's see. 0 or 100.
Let's have a look. You never know with BetBoom. Just a reminder, if BetBoom are to win this best of one, they will claim the top spot of the group. And of course, secure that trip straight to the semi-finals. Things a little different for Falcons. If they get the win here, they'll secure themselves a spot straight to the quarterfinals.
Still respecting the high ground defense.
especially after what happened last time. And then they know they can't rely on that Aegis alone to give them the safety to push the high ground objectives. Falcons were able to fight through that, take down the Morph twice last time.
Skeeter, he's out on the map, trying to farm his buyback. It is ready. And farming here for neutrals. Aviana's Feather. One of the best ones in the game. Amar was so farmed and his progression kind of just stopped. Like, these are not very impactful items, not at this stage of the game, Manta style. He did have a halberd, but we haven't really seen it in action having that much impact. Has a lot of gold, though. For now, just keeping a buyback, sitting on almost 4k gold.
Yeah, buyback's going to be very important here on the defense for Falcons.
Refresher on Miero. That's the big one. Double roar, double BKB. If they don't get the snowball save, heroes are going to die.
Falcons just huddled in the base. Waiting to see what sort of move BetBoom make it. BetBoom, they want to enter into the base, but they've got to be so careful about how they go around doing it. Amar, do they want to go for this? Miro, no.
He was thinking about it.
BKB on the way for Pure.
Marine wants to get some kind of a snipe. He wants to get the solo kill. But it has not been working out for him. Not this time. One minute left on Aegis. I think it's time to push the high ground. Try to get something done. In terms of pickoffs, you need Beastmaster to jump in. Amar, I'm not sure if he had anything on the courier. He did not.
That Aegis starting to fall low on the timing. Less than a minute left here for Pure.
Swaps BKB in, removes power treads.
Or Snake King. Well, that weren't the move. He tried to get in on them. He's dead without buyback, and now BetBoom, they're ready to push him for more crit. Comes in with the circle, they turn towards him, battle strike in for GPK as he's in deep, lays down the Wukongs, they caught Skeeter. He's out. He's got buyback available. He's almost certainly going to have to use it as Amar's going to die outside of the fountain. The two cores do have buybacks. They may have to use it as BetBoom, this time round, they get the jump that matters. They get the kills that count, they get crit. And they could keep this push going on. They're ready to try and threaten the game. They're ready to look for the tier 4s.
Just forcing the buyback.
They have to come in with the buybacks. There's the first one from Amar. Skeeter's got his as well, but there'll be no return for the rest of the two of them. As Pure, he knows he's got the chance to close, and they jump in. Quick Yules will be able to trip up Mira in his attempt to get the roar out, but he's still able to find it down on towards Amar. They look towards the race, they try and force him out of the base, but Amar is dead. He's gone. They can look to close this up, BetBoom, as GG is called. BetBoom take the series, and with that, they will claim top spot of Group A and will be going straight to the semi-finals, Lacoste.
Yeah, that's big. Also, big victory for them, considering the score in 2024, which gives them a big boost. And something that we did talk about is this is a best of one, and BetBoom, they have higher chances of winning that one. Miero, he had a great game, but I think everybody's going to be talking about Pure. His performance.
So. He kept it cool.
He was level 4 while Razor was almost level 7. They were diving the tower, they were killing them. They kind of felt the game was already in the bag, I feel like, and maybe
I think they did.
Slipped up a couple of times where it was not necessary, and great recovery from Pure, where he was able to just get a Dragon Lance into Butterfly and then gets Lincoln Sphere, finishes off Hurricane Pike. They are the ones controlling Roshan. They're the ones getting pick off before Roshan. Extremely well executed game from BetBoom.
No, absolutely. I think there's only very particular ways in which a Morph can win after having that sort of scenario at the start of it, and Pure, he goes for if not the only one. The way to do it.
He goes greedy. He knows. He was toying with an idea that he's going to go for Hand of Midas. That was a bit on the slower side, so picks up Dragonlance and straight into Butterfly. Rest of the team also played really well. I think GPK, he toned it down. Sometimes we see GPK, going pretty ham when they are feeling themselves, but had a couple of funny moments, though, with the Tormentor, with them sieging the tier 2 at the bottom lane.
An entertaining team.
Yeah, but most definitely. But this is the team that you can see how well they read the map as well. And Falcons, after having such a great start, they got shut down.
They did. They really did. Yeah, BetBoom, as I say, getting the win here. I believe we're going to be able to bring up the groups stage results on the screen for you so we can show you exactly where everybody's ended up and exactly what that means. I think we're just getting that prepared for you right now. But as I say, I'm pretty sure in terms of the noise stat or scores, so basically with this win from BetBoom, they ended up 3-1, same score line as Extreme, who are also 3-1. But when it comes to noise stat or scores, which I don't know how that math works out. It's something to do with how the other results match up. BetBoom had the higher one. So BetBoom end up in that top spot. And with this format, that means they go straight to the semi-finals. So they'll sort of be waiting in that later stage of the next round of the tournament as kind of like the final boss. And understandably so, right? These guys, good luck who gets up there to face them because
they look scary.
They look scary, and scarier than ever, right? Because they managed to get this win against Falcons, something that statistically and historically they have struggled to do.
They did. But finally, this is a huge revenge for them after what happened at the Dream League Season 24, where they were kind of owning the whole tournament. I thought that they were going to take the whole thing, and then they got shut down completely in the grand finals one more time.
They got dealt with pretty hard. Yeah, so I think we got the group stage results now. Oh, interview. We got an interview. Let's indeed hear from the winners. We're going to be able to head over and hear what they have to say after that fantastic win to close up their group performance.
I've got Save here joining me. Congratulations on your win. I have a couple questions. Sorry, that one was I thought Falcons were going to win, so I actually don't have any questions for you guys. It was a bit of a rough one. The laning phase didn't really go your way, I would say. So how exactly do you keep calm and come back in a game like that?
I also didn't expect that we were going to win. I was just running this game from minute 0. So yeah, I don't know. I guess my team just carried me.
Well, look, I wouldn't say ruining it. You guys did have a rough one, but is it just this? You have a lot of faith in your core players, or what exactly is it? How impactful do you feel you're being in the middle game when it does go rough?
Of course, we believe that we're going to win if we have Marth against Razor. It's a very good matchup. They have Weaver carried. Obviously, game before we play good, it's good for us. But yeah,
Look, it all makes sense. We do also have a very little game that we want to play with you because, you didn't really get to play a game there. So we have one for you here is we're going to show you some pictures. We want you, first thing that comes to your mind when you see these pictures, all right? We would just want you to say a word or a feeling, emotion, whatever it is, all right? You understand?
Yeah.
All right. We'll show you the first picture.
Hoodwink?
Okay.
My Hoodwink. My Hoodwink is 06 Hoodwink? Me? Me and Lion? Lion from Hell? I've been to Hell and back.
Yep, yeah, that was good.
It's again me, I guess.
You're back turned to this game. You don't want to look at it anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I'll let you go. Say thank you for joining us, and congratulations again. You guys are top in the